1977, I was broke and blessed in Beverly Hills. I had moved into my grandmother's apartment in Beverly Hills, and she had lived there for 28 years before I did, and they didn't raise the rent very much. So I was paying $180 a month for a sizable apartment in Beverly Hills. Probably right now that same apartment is going for something like $4,000 a month. Anyway, I was a poor university student. And so my big purchase had been for buying a 1966 Volkswagen Squareback. So my little Volkswagen was parked next to the Rolls Royce. And so that's kind of a picture of where I was. I had very little amount of money. I remember one time I had to sell my only keyboard, it was a Wurlitzer keyboard, to pay rent money and to buy groceries. And so I didn't have much in the way of material possessions. I was working my way through school, but I was gaining tremendous amount of wisdom. And I had a simple life, an uncluttered life that enabled me to focus a lot on being with God. These days, we have, of course, many, many more distractions than existed in those days. We didn't even have personal computers in the 70s. It was a time where God was teaching me what Paul says to us in Philippians 4, I know what it is to be in need, I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. And so I was learning to walk abiding in Christ, intimately conversing with God, hour by hour, day by day. I was gaining wisdom like crazy, and wisdom is worth way more than money. Proverbs 3 says, blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding, for she is more profitable than silver and yields better returns than gold. She is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with her. And wisdom will enable you to endure through the hard times. Ecclesiastes 7:12 says, wisdom is a shelter as money is a shelter, but the advantage of knowledge is this, wisdom preserves those who have it. So if you want a long, healthy life, your chances of doing that are much greater if you seek wisdom, if you pursue wisdom as your highest goal. There's a cost to it. Proverbs 4, the beginning of wisdom is get wisdom, though it cost all you have. So if you don't have much money in your young adult life or whatever point in life, get wisdom. It has eternal value. God bless you.